Hello and welcome to the Bongo Racing Lovely Warriors Championship. If you are new to Bongo Racing, my name is Robin Tate and I am in a little village called a Hull near Ballymena in Northern Ireland. Bongo Racing now has been going for several years and growing dramatically. And as we know, over the last while, it's all been changed in the old sim world. A guy like me who started in ACC and has spent several years in ACC has now moved on to LMU. And the championships that we organised in ACC were mostly in ACC. And now this is the time to grasp the new thing and start a championship in LMU. And the response has been fantastic. So if you're new here, you are very welcome. This little video just wants to take you through the Bongo Racing Lovely Warriors Championship and some of the things that you need to know and some of the things that we kind of expect. The ethos behind Bongo Racing is simple enough. We have one statement here. D-BAD. D-B-A-D. Don't be a dick. Yes, there's a full set of rules for this championship available to you, but the nuts and bolts of them come from that statement. Don't be a dick. Over the years, we've ran, I think this is now our 11th or 12th series that we've ran here. We've came across guys that are just too aggressive on track. That they don't get involved. They don't care about anybody else. They just want to care about winning. Bongo Racing has been set up for guys like me that are not the youngest in the world anymore, but still are ultra competitive, but not to the point where we'll knock someone off on purpose just for the sake of the win. We are not that ruthless. We are competitive, but call us gentlemen drivers. If that fits with you, that's great. But the guys that were overly aggressive, they ain't here anymore. So don't be a dick. So what have we got for you? We've got 12 hopefully fantastic, unique rounds of hypercar and GT3 racing. You enter as a solo in either GT3 or hypercar, but you can also have an extra entry if you want to as a team sport. One guy will drive the hypercar, always. One guy will drive the GT3, always. And your championship points will be pooled for another set of prizes. And there will be prizes throughout all of the championship. So there will be prizes for the top solos in hypercar and GT3 and the top podium places in the teams classes. There'll be other stuff as well. In the little intro video, you've already seen this sort of stuff we're talking about. We're talking about beautiful, lovely racing t-shirts, Bongo Racing t-shirts. We're talking about subscriptions for lovely dashboard and other bits and pieces. Just, it gets a bit nutty sometimes. But anyway, there will be lots of prizes, but that's not why you're here. You're here for good racing. So, how will the teams work? Enter as a solo as normal, as you already have. Our registration is almost full. And there is a Discord group now set up where you can post your team name, the name of the driver, and what car they're driving. So, team name, driver in hypercar, and GT3, driver, and their car. And you'll post that onto the Discord group, and our server boffins will be able to implement that into the results as the race is complete. Drop rounds. This might be a little bit confusing, but I'll try to keep it as simple as possible. Lives are busy. We're family guys, most of us. We have commitments. It's the summertime. We might have a holiday to go to. You never know. You might be getting that liposuction that you've always wanted. Or hair like me. Who knows? There are 4 drops available. Let me explain. There are 2 races on the calendar, Bahrain being the first and Portimao the second, which have 2 races on the night. The way the LMU server works is that each race has to be put in as a separate event. There are 12 events, 12 races in total, but when you look at it on SimGrid, it says that there's 15, including the shakedown night. So the 4 drop rounds, you're able to drop 2 dates. Because for Bahrain, if you can't make the Bahrain night and you don't want to get a penalty, you have to drop both of those Bahrain races. And if you can't meet Bahrain and you can't go to Portimao, that'll be all 4 drop rounds, but you're only allowed to drop 2 dates. Okay? Not 4 drop rounds, just 2 dates. I hope that's clear. If you can't make it, it would be lovely if you just on the day of the race or the day before that you dropped a quick message in the Discord just to say, hey guys, I can't make it this week. I can't make it today. That'll be lovely. And we'll be able to have a record of it then and there can be no argument. But there is only 2 dates that you can drop. Before we talk about qualifying, one very, very important thing. You need to be in the Bongo Live Discord with your headset on and a mic available for before practice, before qualifying, and before the race. During the main events, you can stay muted. You don't need to be there, but as long as you are available at those key times to hear instructions. This is not a request. This is a necessity. You must be able to answer a question or hear instruction or confirm that you've heard instruction. That's before practice, before qualifying, and before the race. Now, some of the guys like to mute out because it's too much. Our live chat things can be, yeah, exactly. It can be a bit intense. And we have several live chats that you can move into, or you can move into your own live chat during the race if you don't want to hear all of that chitter chatter. Some people can deal with it. I quite like it now. I think it's quite fun. But some people like to just mute everything out and concentrate. So I'll reiterate again, this is not optional. You must have a microphone headset for before practice, before qualifying, before race for instruction. All the other times you can be muted, whatever, but those are key times that you need to be in that Discord live chat. Qualification. Of course, qualification for Warriors and Bongo Racing can't be anything else but a wee bit different. And over the last few seasons of our Warriors Pro, we have taken qualification to a slightly different level. With our bronze, silver and gold categories, we sent them out in groups. We're not quite doing that this time, but we are going to set the GT3s and hypercars out on the track all together. Not lonely I'm by myself on track qualifying. It will be like real life. You'll have to find a space. So how it's going to work is in nearly all of the races, qualifying is set for 10 minutes. In this particular card that's on the screen right now, it's Le Mans, the first track, and it's 15 minutes. So it's 2 times 15-minute sessions, 30 minutes in total. For the first 15 minutes, the GT3s will have the track. At 14 minutes 55 seconds, if you cross the line and you're out on another hot lap, you can complete that hot lap. That's fine. That's absolutely spot on. You are allowed to do that. If you scrub the lap, get off the track immediately. And you've crossed the checkered flag, the 15 minutes or the 10 minutes have finished, get off the track. Because at 14 minutes 50 seconds, I am sure there will be a nice line of hypercars waiting to come out on track. At exactly 15 minutes, they will get out on track as well. To keep it fair, the qualifying sessions, temperature, conditions will stay fixed. Bear with us if you've never done this before. It's cool. The hypercars can sit and watch the other guys as they qualify, and their teammates as they qualify. That's fun. Look forward to that. The shakedown night, grading night, call it what you want. That will be on Sunday, the 8th of June. It will start at 8 p.m. UK, and we are doing that on, hopefully, if all works well, the Bahrain Outer Circuit. All of these races, including the shakedown, will have fixed setup. The reason for the grading night, the shakedown night, is so that we can put people into groups of gold, silver, and bronze. And that means that there will be championships running within the championships themselves. So that the really fast guys, they'll be in gold, silver and bronze. And hopefully, if we grade it properly, everyone will be able to be racing in a championship with drivers of their same skill level. And depending how the whole team thing works out, we will also grade the teams. So that's why we have the championships done this way. And we've done this over the last few series, and it's worked out very, very well. The grading night is also more than just looking at your speed. It's very much about how you handle yourself. Again, if we go back to the D-bad philosophy, the ethos of Bongo Racing, don't be a dick. We want to see how people act on track. We're looking for people that are driving. I don't mean badly. We can deal with badly. Badly's okay. We can do something with that. Recklessly is a completely different thing than badly. And we don't want reckless drivers being overly reckless, overly aggressive. So that's the purpose of that night. So it's an audition. Call it an audition. You'll be fine, lovies. Lovely. You'll be wonderful. At the Bongo Racing website, which is at bongosbits.com, there's a calendar section. And under each calendar section, you will find one of these race cards for each race. So here we are looking at race 2, Silent Hill, Spa. It's a race. Practice will be 30 minutes. Qualifying is 2 times 10-minute sessions. 10 minutes for the GT3s, 10 minutes for the hypercars. Fixed 19 degrees C, dry 11 a.m. and 1 times time clock. And it goes to the race then and tells you exactly what time of day it starts at, 11 a.m. The time scale is by 1. And there are 5 slots the way the server is set up. So there's 5 slots. So the first 20% is clear, 19 degrees and dry. Clear all the way through here. All the way through. There's nothing weird or wonderful here. Pretty much a fixed race. But the fuel at Spa is 200%. And you will have 18 sets of tyres to play around with for all of your sessions. You'll have 3 track limits. And, of course, fixed setup for everybody. If we have a little look here at Le Mans, which is race 1. It's a 90-minute race. There are 15 minutes, 15 minutes and 15 minutes for GT3s and hypercars. The conditions, fixed all the way. This is for qualifying. For the track, it's at 7 p.m. Time scale is by 1. And here is the difference in the weather conditions. Clear, light clouds, partially cloudy, light clouds, and clear. Fuel consumption also for this race is 200%. Tyres are 18 and track limits are 3. Those cards are all available for each race, so you can set up a practice server so you can go and practice those conditions. And those cards, as I say, are available at the Bongo Racing website, bongosbits.com. And finally, we are pushing the boundaries of LMU. At this moment in time, we are oversubscribed, and it's going to be an almost experiment on the shakedown night to see how everything works. If something falls over on its backside, bear with us. There are several tracks in LMU which can handle big grids. Le Mans, Spa. The other tracks, fingers crossed, everything works really, really well, and we don't go to plan B. We'll talk about plan B if it ever happens, but we're not going to worry about that right now. But I'm just hoping that everything really, really works smoothly and well. Of course, our championship starts on the 12th of June, and at this moment in time, on the 10th of June, we are due a large update for LMU. Things that we are hopeful for in that are individual car numbers, team skins, car skins, which are unique to yourselves, and other bits and pieces around the servers which aren't quite just right, and some other UI stuff. Qatar is on the calendar. It's to be confirmed. We're hopeful that it will be released on the 10th. We've left it towards the end of this season, so hopefully it'll be there. We'll see what they bring to us on the 10th of June. So we may adjust a few little things around the edges, but we'll keep you informed of that. That's about it, I suppose. I'm so thankful to all of yous. I'm so thankful to Lovely Racing for being our head sponsor. Thank you so much, Konstantinos. You've been a good friend to me, and it's been lovely watching your business grow, and I'm so happy that we can partner up like this, and I act as a lovely racing, lovely dashboard ambassador. I hope all of yous have an absolutely fantastic time. Yous all give up your free time to race in your sim rigs. It's your passion. It's your safe place. I am so honoured that you have chosen to use that time at Bongo Racing. So thank you. I will see you on track. I will hopefully see you in my mirror. Here's to a fantastic championship. See you out there. Thank you.